Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna keep the chats. We're gonna keep the little old chat to members only chat today. It is the members only stream, but it was a very light crowd this morning. I can tell that everyone's a little bit upset. Okay, everyone's a little bit upset. We're seeing altcoins get absolutely crushed today. We're seeing altcoins get absolutely decimated. I mean, look at my right side of my screen. We have altcoins down 11%. I mean, we have Theta down 21%. I opened it up to everyone because there was really not much going on. But we're going to keep the chat to members only, and we'll kind of just answer some questions and things like that. What's going on, Boots? What's going on, Boots? But, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's coming back down. 35K. Are we going to see another move down? I think it's likely at this point, guys. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, okay? I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. But I think it could be likely that Bitcoin comes back down a little bit lower. I still think 30K is still in the cards here. Altcoins. Look at Theta, though. Theta is down 21%. 21%. That's nuts. We have Mana down 22%. Harmony down 14%. I mean, altcoins are getting crushed. And I don't see the end here. I don't see the end quite simply for Bitcoin just yet. But guys, I will remain to say, I'm not going to be the guy who's going to sit here and just say, buy the dip, 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 buy the dip. I'm not just going to keep saying buy the dip. But what I will say is we're getting close to that range where I'm going to start heavily buying the dip, right? I've been sort of slowly buying the dip on the way down. But I've been keeping most of my cash on the sidelines, at least what I have left, or my $100 that I have left in my account. Okay, that's what I've been keeping on the sidelines here. It just looks like Bitcoin's going to come back down to this 30K range, guys. Especially if it gets a daily close today below 35K, we could definitely see Bitcoin come back down to this 30 to 31K range, right? Quite simply, man. Quite simply. It just looks like it might happen, which altcoins in that scenario, I just want everyone to be prepared for it, man. I don't want anyone to get caught off guard, right? Be prepared for, if this was to play out, for altcoins to be at significantly lower prices. I mean, you're already seeing it today. Some alts already dropping below their summer lows, right? I mean, it's absolutely nuts. But you guys can see that Bitcoin is losing this previous support that we had from June, right? Or a couple previous peaks from June. It looks like Bitcoin is losing that range, and we could see that move back down to this next big range, which is a big consolidation lows that we had in the summertime, right? 31 to 29K. Could definitely be seeing that, man. Could definitely be seeing that. Andrew said it's almost time to buy. It's almost time to buy the significant amounts that I've been waiting for with my $100. Did you buy the $100 of SHIB yet? I did not buy the second SHIB yet. I gotta buy the second round of SHIB. I'm hoping maybe Bitcoin drops a little bit more so I get a better entry on SHIB here before I have to buy it later today. I will buy it before the stream tonight though, so I'll have $200 worth of SHIB. Bullish Crypto said this is fine. Yeah. This is fine. The meme where the little cat guy is just chilling in the fire. That's pretty funny. But the hour, let's go to the hourly real quick, guys. The hourly is not, it's just looking gross, man. I mean, this is just looking like we had right here before Bitcoin had that next big drop to the downside, right? I mean, it's just looking, you're just making lower lows and lower highs, right? And this does not get me excited over a bounce to the upside. Now, we know that Bitcoin can bounce to the upside anytime it wants, right? It doesn't need, a massive, it doesn't need really anything, right? Bitcoin out of nowhere can move to the upside, but this price action on the hourly here does not look like it wants to bounce to the upside. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, just going based off common sense, this price action looks absolutely disgusting. It looks like it's basically just resetting the hourly RSI just to move lower, right? I'm just being honest here. Just looking like we're setting a little bit just to get another move back down. Looks exactly like we had right here before we got the move back lower. John said, so you're warning buying SHIB dips now. How low can you go? It's a bet, man. John, it's a bet. I don't want to buy SHIB. I don't want to buy any SHIB, but but I'm doing it because I have to buy it. I have to. I lost a bet to Clint. Clint always keeps betting me. Every time I lose, I have to buy SHIB. And now I have to buy $200 worth of SHIB. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? What's up, Bear? Bear loves the flash sale. Me too, brother. Me too, man. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I've been saying it like, at the end of the day, Bitcoin goes up, we make money now, right? At the worst case scenario, Bitcoin goes lower, we get chances to buy at prices that, you know, quite frankly, a lot of us didn't expect to see again. Now, some of us did, okay? Some of us did, and shout out to all you guys who, you know, maybe saying Bitcoin's going to 30K since Bitcoin was at 69K. I don't think there was that many of you guys, but, you know, shout out to you guys who did. But yeah, we're getting chances at prices that, you know, we wish we could rewind and go back to, right? I remember everyone up here, you know, just remember in times like this, guys. Remember in times like this, how you felt when Bitcoin was going up right here, and you didn't have the amount of crypto you wanted to have, right? You didn't have the amount. You wish you had more for the ride back to the upside, and you wish that you bought more down here. Well, you know, it looks like that's coming. It looks like, to be honest, on the daily chart, that you're gonna have chances at prices in that range again. Doesn't mean we can't. I'm going to say it doesn't mean we can't go lower than those prices. It doesn't mean that we can't drop below 29K. But I would say that it looks like we're going to get chances at those prices again, which is great because whenever Bitcoin does decide to go back up, whenever that is, I'm not going to make any predictions right now because there's way too much uncertainty in the world, right? We got tons of stuff going on in the world. But whenever Bitcoin does decide to go back up, well, you guys are getting a second chance. I don't like giving the bears second chances. I hate giving the bears second chances, actually. I really, really do. Hate giving the people who were too scared to buy last time a second chance to buy. I hate that. I hate that, right? But usually the people who were too scared last time are going to be too scared again. So I guess it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I mean, if you take any silver lining here, that's what we're kind of looking at, you know? Metalbug said, I bought $1 ADA, never thought I would see that again. I mean, ADA's at $1.10. We're gonna mostly touch on altcoins today because I think a lot of people are looking at, you know, I think a lot of people are looking at, you know, these altcoin prices and going, should I start buying some of these altcoins today? So yeah, we know Bitcoin's coming down hard, and we know that Bitcoin chart looks ugly. I don't think we need to harp on that all morning tonight. We know. All morning tonight. I don't think we need to harp on that all morning. I really don't. I think it's probably more important to look at these altcoins and say, all right, if we expect Bitcoin to go to 30K, right? Where is good buy opportunities for these alts? Because I just think that's way more important to look at today rather than just obsessing over Bitcoin's dropping, right? Obviously, if Bitcoin drops this morning, we'll go back over to it, right? We'll go back over to it. But right now, I think that's more important. One thing I will say is you know, obviously, TA is TA right now, okay? TA is TA. I'm not going to take these divergences to the bank, okay? You can't take these divergences to the bank right now because there's just way too many outside factors, okay? But I want to state that first, okay? So we don't get all the trolls in the chat saying, oh, but Jordan, TA doesn't work right now. Stop doing TA. Listen, I know, okay? So I'm saying that up front. But if we were just look at this, we do have some weekly bullish divergence that is forming. It's not confirmed. I will say once again, guys, it is not confirmed until Bitcoin gets a confirmed reversal to the upside, right? We need to see some type of, you know, green weekly candle, in my opinion, to confirm this, right? So it's not confirmed yet. It's on the chart, but we need to see a green weekly candle first before we get these lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action, right? We need to see, once again, a green weekly candle to confirm, in my personal opinion. What else do we have here? There's not really much for Bitcoin. I mean, we know what we're waiting for here. We're waiting for really any sign of strength here for BTC. And you know, we obviously haven't gotten yet. Total market cap just getting absolutely. I mean, we could see here. Total market cap is getting absolutely decimated. Absolutely decimated. It's all you can do is laugh at this point. All you can do is laugh, right? All you can do is that meme like you said up front. You know, everything is okay as you're burning and you're burning in a burning house, right? You're just sort of sitting there burning. Everything's okay, guys. Everything's okay. Well, that's all you can do, right? You can't get too upset over it at this point. 1.51 trillion. We got a wick down there. If we this is a big level here. This is a big level here that we just wicked down to. Really where this green box of support is. We obviously lost this red box of support. Boop. We lost this red box of support. Whoop. Now we're back down here where we have some previous highs and previous supports. This is a big level for total. Big level for total. If that breaks, I mean, we're most likely going back down to the summer lows on total market cap. Probably back down to the 1 trillion, closer to the $1 trillion level. Okay, so make sure you guys are watching that because it's the big level for total that we got to watch here. But we're just kind of skip through things today. Bitcoin dominance getting a pretty nice move to the upside now. Like we said, it's usually, I've said this the last couple of days, if the Bitcoin dominance goes up, it's probably not going to be a good sign right now, especially in a bearish trend. When Bitcoin dominance goes up in a bearish trend, altcoins are probably going to get absolutely decimated. One, it means that people are selling off their alts, or two, people are selling off their alts and moving it to BTC. You're seeing that right now. You're seeing altcoins get absolutely... My favorite word this morning is decimated. It perfectly describes what's happening to altcoins right now. Altcoins are getting absolutely decimated, right? With a D. Absolutely. Need to get above 36K before any sign of bullishness. I wouldn't even say that. I would say that Bitcoin has to get back above. Even if Bitcoin retraced above 36K, I'm not sold. If Bitcoin can get back above, this red box here, if it can get back above, maybe 41K, 41.5, okay, maybe we can start talking. But, to me, I always look at things on, resistance levels and support levels. I don't flip bullish, okay, until the previous support until we get back above the previous support. So if Bitcoin can get back up here, right, and somehow get back above the $42,000 region, all right, then we might be talking a little bit for a possible reversal. But until then, even if Bitcoin retraces, could just be a back test and a denial back down, right? So this is how I like to look at things, is just in a simple, support, support, and you got to play the levels, right? I like to play the levels as far as macro goes. Right now, we're breaking this level here. It's looking more like Bitcoin's coming back down to this range. Though the one thing that's holding me up there, I will say, is the daily RSI, man. I mean, the daily RSI, I'm not going to say it can't go lower, but the daily RSI, we're sitting at we're getting close to a 19 on the daily RSI. That's lower than we had in the summertime dip. Okay, we didn't go that low in the summertime dip, and we are approaching very, very fast. If we get like one more massive red day, we're going to be approaching the March 2020 dip lows on the daily RSI, which is absolutely nuts. And we're already at, if we actually go back in time, we are already at, actually not quite, the 2018 is a lot lower. 2018 is a lot lower. We could certainly go a little bit lower here. 2018, we went all the way down to a 10. So, I mean, we still got lower we could potentially go. I'm not going to say that, we're 100% bounce to the upside here, but typically when Bitcoin gets oversold in the daily, it doesn't spend too much time in that range, and it does mark, the lower you go, it usually does mark a relative bottom, at least for a relief rally to the upside. Doesn't mean we have to go up to all-time highs, but at least marks a level where Bitcoin does get some type of relief rally. So, that's the one thing that's holding me up. I mean, obviously the MACD, the daily MACD divergence is gone now, right? It's completely gone. We had it yesterday. It was looking pretty juicy, potentially, but it looks like we have now a lower low on the MACD and a lower low on price action. So that is gone on the daily chart, unfortunately, for Captain BTC. Vitalik is impressed. Do we need some Vitalik is impressed? I think we do.
Happy and clapping. Vitalik is impressed. Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping. Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping.
I guess El Salvador is mad they got introduced to Bitcoin now. Facts, man. El Salvador is probably pissed. And, we gotta wait. This weekend's probably gonna be pretty bloody, guys. I will say this weekend is probably going to be extremely, extremely bloody. And obviously the stock market closed absolutely pitiful. So there's a lot of fear coming into this weekend, right? To me, I think this weekend is going to be absolute crap. Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck here. I'm not going to sugarcoat things, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I think this weekend is going to be absolutely crap. Okay, the stock market closed extremely bad. Okay, everyone's fearful. Everyone's panicking. Right? Everyone's wondering what Bitcoin's going to do next. You know, what the stock market's going to do next. I think we got to wait till Monday to see any type of reversal. We got to wait to see some type of stock market strength before we see any type of Bitcoin reversal to the upside. I just don't see the scenario where Bitcoin reverses to the upside and the stock market looks like absolute dog crap. I just don't see it. Right? I just don't see it. Dale said, I don't feel so bullish anymore. Dale doesn't feel bullish anymore, man. Dale, you know, you've been bullish, man. You've been bullish. I've been trying to say Jordan's bearish. Jordan's bearish. Jordan's bearish. You guys were getting mad at me for saying I'm bearish. I was bearish for a little bit. I think I was bearish since Bitcoin broke like 45K. I was pretty bearish. That was a big level for me. And you guys kept making fun of me saying Jordan's bearish. Jordan's bearish. Yeah, I mean, the Bitcoin chart looks like absolute crap. You know, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. You know, stock market dropping. If Monday the stock market comes in green, all right, we might be ready for a relief rally. Let's get it. But, you know, right now, so it's way too much fear. Everyone's pooping their pants. Everyone's pooping their pants. Damn it, I pay $5. I'll go pay for extra sugar coating. That's funny, man. Dale is on a short. For one, Dale was bullish. I don't feel bullish. I don't feel so bullish anymore. That's too funny, man. Luba said, absolute crap. 2022. Name a day in crypto. Facts. But yeah, I mean, all right, let's go through some alts, guys, because we know the deal with Bitcoin is. We know what the deal with Bitcoin is. I'm expecting Bitcoin to test the 31 to 29K range. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. Now, I don't see anything in the charts that's screaming reversal. The only thing that's screaming reversal for me is the daily RSI being low. We talked about how it could still go lower, and the weekly bullish divergence, which isn't even confirmed yet, right? We gotta have some type of move to the upside to even confirm this. So, a couple things that could be slightly bullish here, but I'm not terribly sold yet. I gotta wait for a couple different confirmation levels. We'll start with Ethereum. And then if you guys want to ask me, some altcoins you guys want to look at, or really anything you guys want to talk about, I'm cool for that today, because we've pretty much talked about everything that could possibly be talked about besides maybe tech dev charts. Okay, tech dev charts. That's about it, man. Unless you guys want to talk about some tech dev charts. I'm sure you're sick of those, though. All right, ETH. ETH is at a very, very critical level. ETH is, and this is my old baby. This is my old baby. Me and ETH used to, we used to get down and dirty. But, the 786, okay, the 786 is exactly where you're sitting at right now for ETH, right? That's 786 Fibonacci swing low, okay? That is right at about right about here right now, right about 2,400. And really you have this big green box of support here, right? Swinging from your previous swing highs in July up to your wick high, and also the 786 fib. This is a very, very key level for ETH. If ETH breaks this, let me tell you guys, if ETH breaks that, you could see a $1,700 ETH, which blows my mind. The fact that we're going to have a chance to get we could have a chance of getting a $1,700 ETH, that's if Bitcoin goes to 30K, is crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right? Absolutely crazy. $1,700 ETH. That's probably coming if ETH can't hold this level, which I mean, you could just see how I hate to just say it, but the ETH chart just looks brutal. Let me actually bring up the RSI real quick. I'm going to assume that the RSI is extremely low here. It has to be. It has to be. Yeah, it's at. I mean, you're talking about 20, so it's actually higher than Bitcoin. I'm surprised because this actually looks slightly worse. Um, but yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna see a $1,700 ETH. So I mean, for me, honestly, I mean, anywhere I'll probably be slowly DCAing into ETH on the way down here. But if ETH gets to $1,700 and below, that's where I'll probably go heavy. Okay, anywhere at 1,700 or below 1,700 is probably where I go super heavy into ETH for my long-term holdings. On the way down, I'll probably slightly DCA just in case, the unexpected happens, because you always have to be prepared for the unexpected. Like, we could bounce out of nowhere. But anywhere below 1,700 is super, super buy for me for Ethereum. Just to throw into cold storage, man. I mean, those are cold storage holdings below 1,700 for me. So that's what I'm probably looking at for ETH here, especially if Bitcoin continues to look crappy. A move back up, maybe a retrace back up, resistance, and then we kind of decide what we want to do from there. At least what the charts look like for me right now. Everything has been outperforming ETH. Facts. Clint said, well, finally have my wife busting my ass at how crypto has tanked. Sheesh. That's the one good thing, man. One, I don't have a wife. Two, I should say, my lady friend right now also is into crypto, okay, which is good, right? One, I don't have a wife, so I'm good there. Two, lady friend is also into crypto, so we're good to go there. And yeah, I mean that's the good life right now. That's why I to this day I love crypto so much. I would only date someone, okay, or I would only be with someone that also was into crypto, because you have times like this where they're gonna come after you. They're gonna come after you, bro. So just be prepared. Just be prepared, man. If you guys are married or you guys are in LTRs or whatever, just be prepared, bro. Rest in peace, Clint. Rest in peace. Lady friend is Karen. Which coin should I buy during this dump for long-term hold? We're gonna go over that this morning, right? I'm gonna have mostly the stream this morning going over altcoins and areas of where I think we should buy some alts. Is your lady friend the reason you divorced ETH? No, that was before. That was before that. Gerard, can we not make a double bottom potentially around 30K? I think that's certainly in the cards. I think it's certainly in the cards. It's just I'm not going to make any predictions at the moment because, like I said, guys, there's just so many things that could potentially impact crypto here in the short term, whether it's, regulation, whether it's, the Fed rate hikes coming sooner than we expect, whether it's war, whether it's aliens invading Earth. Like, I don't even know what to expect at this point, whether it's another variant coming out, bro. There's way too many factors right now. It's very, very tough to make macro predictions. It's very, very tough right now. Just because it's easier when, life is just, the world's just slightly normal, which I guess hasn't really happened in the last 3 years, right? Life hasn't been normal, but considering a normal life and normal Earth, it's a lot easier, right? Because then you can just look at the charts and say, all right, this makes sense. But, it's you just have so many things going on right now that could potentially impact the economy as a whole, right? The Fed meeting Tuesday and Wednesday. Yep, exactly. Trickles Rose said everything's going to zero. Yep, everything's going to zero. That's facts. All right, no, everything's not going to zero, guys. I think in times like this, people get way too over bearish. Just to say, a 30K Bitcoin, a $1,700 ETH, I'd say those are probably coming at the bare minimum, in my opinion. The good thing is a lot of these rate hike things, I think, are getting baked in right now. So people that already are trying to sell in anticipation of those things going terribly wrong, I think are already selling. So that's already getting priced in, which I think is great. So even if we have bad news, we might have a short-term bad swing, but I think majority of the sellers are front-running this stuff, right? They're already front-running it, and that's why I think we're seeing massive sell-offs right now, because everyone's expecting the worst. So I feel like if we don't get the worst, you know, maybe this is all getting baked in, which is great, or maybe not, right? Or maybe not. All right, let's see what else we should look at. I mean, ADA. We'll kind of go down the list here, and if you guys have any recommendations, just let me know. ADA is ADA actually, wow, ADA went to 91 cents this morning. Holy majoli! Well, I'm clapping because anyone who got a buy order at 91 cents, ADA, there you go, man. I mean, ADA actually slightly broke its support. I never thought I'd see the day where ADA actually broke the support. I mean, that's crazy. I guess you had another wick down there. I mean, anywhere in this range right here, I think, you know, ADA, so much ADA is just locked away. You know, can we realistically see ADA drop below, you know, this range where it's really, you know, all the way down to this wick that you had back down in April 2020? That's exactly where you wick down to today. I mean, do we see ADA breaking this range? I mean, because here's the thing, guys. If ADA breaks this range, there's not a lot of support below this range, right? You guys can see we pretty much just went straight up. So there's not a lot of trading in this area. So it's tough to really pinpoint a level below that. I mean, do we really see ADA breaking this? You know what I mean? Like, even say if Bitcoin did drop to 30K, I guess you have to assume. It's nice to see you enjoying your buttons. Thank you, Bear. I very, very much enjoy my buttons, man. I very, very much enjoy my buttons. A lot. Let's see. Drew said no way. Drew, what's your opinion on the macro right now? Where you think that Bitcoin... Let me ask Drew, because I obviously Drew's awesome. Drew, where do you see the macro bottom being? Actually, I'll ask all you guys. Where do you guys see the macro bottom for Bitcoin being at the moment? Let me know in the chat. The macro bottom, I'm talking. We also had Tricklesworth became a member. We also had Forever Young Damn Royalty became a member. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining. Once again, we did open the stream up to everyone this morning because, you know, we had the members only stream. There was literally 3 people in here in the beginning, and I was like, dude, I'm not just going to talk to 3 people. So I'm keeping the chat members only this morning, but we're opening up the stream to everyone just to have more people in here. So that's why it's open to everyone right now, in case anyone's wondering. There was 3 people in the beginning, and I was like, dude, am I really going to sit here and talk to 3 people? That's nuts. 21K said Forever Young. Okay. Nice. Kyle said 29K. All right. 28 to 30K. Okay. 32K Clancy. Where is your McD cap? I guess we could throw the McD's cap on this morning. I think it's pretty suiting. Where's my McD's cap? Let's see. There we go. Let me take off the ETH cap, and we'll rock the McD's cap this morning. But yeah, I mean, ADA going below even 92 cents. It's got to be tough just because ADA is just locked away. But I got to assume if we go lower than that, I mean, I guess we can look at some fib retracement levels. I mean, that's really all we got to look at here for ADA because there's not much price action below that. So if we do look at fib retracements, I mean, we're sitting kind of right below the 618. I would say that the 786 is probably, do I see ADA going below 71 cents? 71 cents is the 786 retracement, okay? 71 cents. So, I just don't see ADA going below that. I mean, it certainly could. I'm not going to say never's never, but I would say that for ADA, anywhere between $1 and 70 cents is probably great long-term holdings, right? Anywhere between $1 and 70 cents. Great long-term holdings. And what I mean by this is, could it certainly go lower if Bitcoin just gets absolutely wrecked? Sure. But, to play the risk reward and try not to time the bottoms, DCAing in this range for long-term holdings, I think is great. I mean, you're talking about a 70-cent Cardano, where if it ever went to all-time highs again, you're talking about a 5x return just to get to all-time highs at that point, right? So for long-term investment, I think, $1 to 70 cents, great there for Cardano. in my opinion, just based off fibs and based off previous support levels. Obviously, if it breaks 70 cents, it could get a little ugly there. It could get a little ugly, I'm not going to lie, because you don't have any trading in this area, but keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Chainlink. Oh, God. Is Chainlink really at 11 bucks? $11 Chainlink, man. Holy majoli. Oh, no, never mind. It's at 15. It's at 15. Never mind. Sorry. I was looking at, what was I looking at? What the heck was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the change. My bad. $15 Chainlink. Sorry. I probably scared you guys. $15 Chainlink. It actually wicked down to pretty close to the summer lows. I would say that for Chainlink, probably going to break the summer lows at this point. Probably going to break the summer lows at this point, I would say. But for Chainlink, let's actually take some of our fibs for Chainlink as well. Let's take from, I'm actually going to take from the swing low in March up to the swing high. So we got. Let's take a quick look. We got. Long-term fib at 786. At the 786, we got 12 bucks. I mean, I got to assume Bitcoin just gets crushed. If Bitcoin keeps getting crushed, Chainlink's breaking 12 bucks. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Now, if you want to start DCAing, at 12 bucks and below, hey, I mean, it's called DCA for a reason. You're not trying to time the exact bottom, okay? You're not trying to time the exact bottom. So if you want to start buying at 12 bucks, I have no problem with that. It's just if we assume that Bitcoin's going at least back down to 29K, 31K, you've got to assume that Chainlink's probably going to drop below, right? Because altcoins get hit harder than Bitcoin as the price moves down. So, whoa, look like a friggin' lobster right now, man. Absolute lobster. Forever Young said, is it bad that I haven't sold a single crypto during this downturn? I haven't. I don't sell red candles, man. I don't sell red candles. If you have a long-term outlook, I mean, this is great, man. This is great. I mean, guys, I don't want to sound like doom and gloom. This is great opportunities that we're getting here, bro. You know what I mean? Yes, it's going to take longer than maybe a lot of us thought, right? Maybe a lot of us thought that crypto was going to the moon. Maybe a lot of us thought that crypto was going to the moon sooner, right? We thought maybe it was going to the moon last year. We thought it was going to the moon maybe Q1 of this year at the latest. What we're getting right now, I mean, what we're getting right now is nuts, bro. Is nuts. I mean, we are getting second chances. I said this earlier, but we're getting second chances at prices that we never thought we'd see again. I don't mean to keep saying the same thing, but it's true, guys. These are the times, all right? These are the times. The prices are going to go lower. I'm going to tell you guys right now. The prices are going to go lower, most likely until the Fed meetings next week. And then we got to see what the Fed says next week. Fed says good things. All right, we're good. At least until next week, I see the prices going lower. We are getting prices. This is a gift, man. This is a gift. And I don't mean to sound cliche because everyone says it, but it really is. These are the times, okay, when you're going to make the most money when the prices go back up, okay? These are the times, bro. These are the times. You got to switch your mindset and buy when prices are low. Could they go lower? Yes. I hate when the people come in and I say, buy the dips. I hate when people say buy the dips too. I do, but, I see the prices going lower. That's why I'm giving you targets, right? I would say that, 12, that's why I keep saying $12 and below, right? Because I still see these prices going lower, but these are the times where the true money is made. The true money is not made buying right here, FOMOing in, right? The true money is made buying down here when everyone's scared, right? Buying between 7 and 12 bucks and not buying at 35 to 50 bucks, right? You got to switch your mindset, bro. So be ready for these opportunities, right? I still think the prices are going lower, but be ready with the opportunities. And don't be the guy that whenever the prices start going back up, right? Don't be the guy who waited to buy back up here. Be the guy who bought down here, because by the time this already goes up, potentially your holdings could be at a 6x, right? Your holdings could be at a 6x by the time this even reverses. Now, that could be a while down the road, but that's why it's important to have patience. That's why it's very, very important to have patience. Buying low gives you the life-changing opportunities that you're looking for, right? FOMOing in at the top does not give you the life-changing opportunities you're looking for, okay? All right? That's pretty much what I have to say. Let's see. Drew said, all that, I wish I had gotten involved at lower prices goes right out the window when we dip. It makes no sense. I agree, Drew. These are the times where you should be getting into crypto. Instead, what do people... Hold on. I'm getting pissed right now.
Rant alert.
These are the times where you should be getting into crypto. What is everyone doing? Everyone's leaving crypto. You can see it on every metric. Everyone is leaving crypto. These are the times where you guys should be educating yourself about projects. These are the times where you should be buying the projects when there's red candles. These are the times where you should be sticking around, learning good buy opportunities for the coins that you like. These are not the times where you should be leaving the space. These are the times where you should be coming in to the space. Don't be the guy who comes back in the space when Floki Inu is up 10,000%. Don't be that guy. Because that's going to be most people. They're going to come back in the space when, whenever the crypto market starts going back up, Floki Inu is up 10,000%, and they FOMO into Floki Inu at the top, and then they're salty saying crypto's a scam, crypto's a scam. While everyone else who's stuck around at the bottom, okay, is having a great time because all our projects that we bought are up 10x, 20x, because we stayed here at times like this, and you FOMO'd into Floki Inu after it was up 10,000%, and now you're salty calling Bitcoin a scam. You're saying, oh, it's this YouTuber's fault for telling me to buy. No, the YouTuber that's telling you that to buy the dips has been in and has rock solid balls through times like this. And they deserve what they have because they had the rock solid balls while you came in and FOMO'd into Floki Inu when it was up 10,000%. Okay? Don't be that guy because that's going to be 99% of people. They come into the space when they see these stupid meme coins going up 10,000, 20,000%. That's majority of people in this damn space, bro. And everyone leaves, and then everyone complains, oh, I can't make money. I can't make money in crypto. Crypto's a scam. Oh, it's just a big Ponzi scheme. No, you're just the idiot who came in at the end of the damn market. These are the times where you should be staying in the damn market, learning. Learn technical analysis. Learn charts. Learn basic things. Learn stuff about the projects that you like. Don't be freaking leaving the market right now. Okay? And coming back in and being salty when the prices start going back up and you have to FOMO in at the top. Okay?
Rant alert.
God damn, bro. It's true. It's true, though, because I see all these people on Twitter salty that they lost a bunch of money. Guess what? If you bought at the prices that were good prices, you haven't lost crap. You haven't lost crap. If you've been buying at the prices you should have been buying at, you should still be up. Oh, man, bro. God. Clint said cussing like George today. It really irks me, man, because you have all these people blaming people in Twitter and stuff. No, it's your own fault. You saw Shiba Inu doing 100x, and that's why you came into crypto. You didn't come into crypto for any other reason than trying to make a quick buck, right? And that's why I hate to be mean. But that's why you're going to keep doing the same mistake over and over and over and over again. Because you expect a quick buck. You expect this 100x overnight. It's not going to freaking happen. Holy moly, man. You sound like my Indian dad. I love my rants. I have fun with these rants, bro. It really is true, dude. It really is true. I wrecked some assets, still green, though. Nice. John said, what's your heart rate? 4 out of 4 rant. Thank you, Dale. I like this motivational class, goosebumps. All right, you know what's funny? I'm doing this rant, and you see in Bitcoin, I always like this meme. I'm doing this rant about buying red candles, and Bitcoin's dumping in the background. It's too funny, man. It's too funny. Alcohol is good too. No, man. Listen. Drowning your sorrows in alcohol is not the thing to do, man. The time to do stuff in this time, okay? Don't drown yourself in alcohol. Don't be I'm not going to say drinking makes you depressed. It doesn't. I mean, drinking can make you very, very happy if you're doing it in a fun way. But if you're drinking out of sorrows, that's not the way to go. The things you should be doing when times like this, when the charts suck, is you should be learning more, okay? Putting more effort into things, okay? And, you know, doing things that make you better, man. I mean, I wouldn't say drinking alcohol at times like this is the best thing to do. I do it, right, for fun. I still go out and do things for fun, but I'm not going to go out and drink to, you know, drown my sorrows. You know, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. What's up, Nori? I'll burn on for BTC. There you go, Bear. That's what I'm talking about, brother. All right. A plus ramp, baby. Thank you, Kennedy. Appreciate you, dude. Listen, I was going off this morning. I hope you guys like that rant. All right. The FOMO's got me on Wonderland. Whoopsie daisy. We all learn, bro. We all learn. I've definitely FOMO'd on some things. I mean, listen. I mean, guys, you know, I was getting pumped on Harmony. Look at Harmony now. Look at Harmony, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm still gonna hold my Harmony. Okay. I mean, I bought a good amount of Harmony, right about right here. So I'm not down terribly, but you know, listen. You live and you learn on stuff like this, bro. You live and you learn on stuff like this. Everyone's done it. Everyone will continue to do it. No one's perfect in the space. Everyone's wrong. Even the best people in the space are wrong consistently, right? Consistently wrong, right? I say that the smart people in the space are probably right about 60 to 70% of the time. And that's probably slightly even generous at that point. Everyone's wrong sometimes. Jordan, mate, you should have added, and if you can't keep buying at these prices, just hodl and you'll be fine as well. You can do that too. Just hodl and you'll be fine. At some point, I'm not going to say everything's going to be fine. I think when people just have such a short-term mindset. I think when people think you're going to be fine, people take that as, okay, cool. So in a couple weeks, Bitcoin's going to go back up.
Nope.
Okay, that's not what it means. By it's going to be fine is if you continue to learn about the space, take times like this to learn things, okay, at some point, it could be a long time, your portfolio will probably be up and you'll probably be very, very happy. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin's coming back down again right now, okay? Bitcoin's coming back down again right now. It doesn't mean, by me saying everything will be fine, does not mean that things are going to probably go back up in the next couple weeks, unless we get some crazy, crazy good news that comes out of absolutely nowhere. Expect the worst, okay? Expect the worst. I've been telling you guys, I was telling you guys, if 40K broke, I told you guys, if 40K broke, I would tell you guys it was a bear market, because you would have a lower low. 40K broke, okay, on a daily close. I believe that this is a bear market now, okay? And that might be scary for a lot of people to admit that this is a bear market, but it is. It is. You got lower lows and lower highs, okay, on the macro. Okay, you just have. So that's just the reality of the situation. And in times like this, when you break previous swing lows, you got to expect the worst, okay? And if you expect the worst and it happens, well, then, you know, it doesn't hurt as bad because you expected it. But, you know, if you're sort of expecting Bitcoin to just do this, right? I mean, I think that's where you're going to get the pain, right? Because you're expecting Bitcoin to just do this. Don't expect Bitcoin to do this. If you expect Bitcoin to do this and it happens, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt because you're already going to expect it. Just don't expect Bitcoin to do this. If it happens, great. I mean, listen, if it happens, great. We'll all be partying in here. Woohoo! Back up to the upside. Woohoo! Right? But at least at the moment, expect the worst to happen. Okay? Expect the worst to happen. That's basically what I'll say at the moment, especially after break and swing low. Kyle said, let's just dump to 30 now and panic buy. I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that at this point. You know? I would definitely say I would be cool with that. Lupus said, time to be digging for some gold. for some diamonds. All right, anyways, let's get back into some of the charts here. Any alts you guys want to look at? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Dot's coming down pretty hot and heavy, obviously. All right, I guess we got to watch Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's coming down again, guys. Bitcoin's coming back again. Did Java buy the island? Right, yeah. Here we go. All right. I want to see that big capitulation, man. I want to see that giant capitulation to the downside. We haven't seen that yet. We have not seen that yet. I want to see that like massive liquidation long. I don't even know how many. I got to look that up later. How many longs are still left in the market? It's probably still a good amount. I want to see that giant move down just to liquidate all those longs. I want to see all the longs liquidated. The leverage longs, not all my spot homies. I don't want to see my spot homies all messed up. But the leverage longs, I want them gone, bro. Absolutely gone. Bootney said this violence sucks. You know what, Bootney? Boots suck, okay? Boots suck. And you wear boots. Luna Ava. All right, let's do Dot real quick and I'll jump into some of these. We'll get Solana too. Dot is dot. Going down with the ship. All right, let's see. So, Dot. John said sold $883,000 worth of BTC. Oh God, John's coming down with the ship for us, man. Yeah, so Dot broke all its fibs. I would say that a couple areas of previous. I mean, man, it is. We got to assume that Dot's going to come lower here. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. I'd say Dot's got pretty good support in this range here. If that range breaks, though, could be coming to the deep into the crypto abyss here. We're talking about summer lows, which are pretty low for Dot, right? We're talking, down here towards, probably close to $10 if this current range breaks here, right? Probably close to $10. I would say that anywhere really between.
I'm literally working some OT right now because of these juicy prices.
What's up, blue collar? We're all going to need a stimmy if Bitcoin goes below 30K. I'm literally working some OT right now just because of some of these prices. Facts, bro. Where's the stimmies? Where's the stimmies when you need it? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say, what about comp? Any thoughts? We'll check it. I would say anywhere between, we're talking, you could even go lower than this, man. I mean, listen, this is just assuming that Bitcoin holds a line at 30K. If Bitcoin doesn't hold a line at 30K, you're probably going to see lower than this. But, anywhere between 15 and $10, just based off, previous support and resistance levels would make some sense here for Dot. I mean, can certainly see lower. I'm not going to say you can't see lower, but 15, $10, I would be DCAing in here, especially in anywhere below $10 would probably be a heavy DCA for me for Dot. Anywhere below $10, heavy DCA. Do you have a spare McDonald's cat for me? I don't at the moment, man. This is the only one I have. I can only afford one. You can buy some on the website, but they're like $20, man. I need my $100 to DCA. That's all I got. That's all I got at the moment, man. But thanks, Blue Collar. And Andre, I will check out comp for you, brother. Anywhere below $10 would be a big buy for me for Dot. At that point, I mean, at that point, what's exciting here, guys, and we obviously don't know when things are going to reverse back up. What's exciting here is if you get, say a Dot lower than $10. I mean, I don't mean to just be so basic, but if you get a Dot below $10, you're talking about, just to get back to the previous highs, which we were at 3 months ago. I mean, you're talking about like a 5.5x if you can get a Dot below $10. I mean, that's just getting to the price that we had a couple months ago, right? So that's what makes me excited is, the potential opportunity that we're getting. People are just leaving in droves, man. And I love it. I love when people leave it in droves. I love this, man. I love this because I'm telling you guys might not realize it right now, and I hope you do. I really hope you do because I want to see everyone in this chat succeed. Whenever it is, right? Whenever, if it's weeks from now, if it's years from now, I want everyone to realize that, if Bitcoin does this, where is it? Hold on. If Bitcoin does this, right? Let's say it goes down to 30K, and even if it breaks below 30K and kind of comes in between this 30 and 20K region, I want everyone to realize the life-changing altcoin prices that will go down in that scenario. Like you guys don't even understand the life-changing altcoin scenarios you're going to get there. I mean, you're probably talking about, in that scenario, you'd probably be talking about ETH, $1,000 ETH, maybe even lower than that. You might be talking about 50 cent ADA. You might be talking about like a $7 Chainlink. You're going to see, you're going to see life-changing opportunities if that does happen. I want everyone to realize this and, look at this as a good thing and stay positive. You got to stay positive in times like this. You can't get too up and down in times like this. You really can't because what's happened has happened. And at this point where we are in the market, you just got to look at it from that standpoint as, we're already down so much. At this point, I don't know, man. You guys do what you want to do. Savvy scenario, dead ahead, Captain. Savvy scenario, bro. We're not going below 10K, bro. We ain't going below 10K. Sergio said you're missing the pump, the big one. The pump? We're calling this a pump? This is a pump? It's so bad now because it's so true. I posted something on Twitter yesterday, it was last night. I posted a meme on Twitter. It was literally when crypto's down 70% and then it has a 5% pump. Or no, it's me and all my buddies after crypto's down 70% and then has a 5% pump, and everyone's like, it's that old guy meme where people are like getting so pumped. Listen, I just can't get excited over Bitcoin pumps right now. I'm just not. Every pump that Bitcoin's had in the past couple weeks, I just think is a fake out. Every single one. I am just in absolute disbelief right now. Absolute disbelief. Even let me tell you this. Even when Bitcoin does have that big reversal to the upside, I'm probably going to be in disbelief most of the time. I'm going to be in disbelief. The good thing is I'll already have my bag, so even if it happens, I won't care. I'm still going to be in disbelief even when it does happen, though. I will tell you that. I will definitely tell you that. All right, XRP. XRP's at 58 cents, bro. You're talking about XRP being at levels that it was in the bear market. Wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. A $58 XRP. All right. Yes, we can look at some XRP. Some XRPizzle. You know what we can do for XRP? Is let's do swing low to swing high. You smack the six. You already smacked the golden pocket zone. 786. 48 cents is probably on the way there. A good old 48 cent XRP. That's nuts, man. You're talking about levels that XRP was at in 2019, 2018. That's nuts. Rest in peace to the XRPers. You guys made no profits in the bull. I hate to be a dick. I am such a dick sometimes to the XRPers. Congratulations to the XRPers. You're about to be the only coin that is down in this bull market. Especially if Bitcoin drops to 30K. You're probably going to see XRP in like 30 cents. If 48 cents breaks, you're probably coming back down to 33 cents for XRP if that happens. And then you're talking about, the absolute lows in 2019. Congratulations, XRPers. You outdid yourself here. You outdid yourself, brothers. But yeah, 48 cents and then 33. Could it drop below 33? In that case, you're really getting the bottom of the barrel there. You're really getting the bottom of the barrel. It just pumped $1,000. F for Bitcoin. I don't think it did it actually pop $1,000. It's trying to. I don't know. Not sold. VGH said the market is getting punked by advanced trading strategies. I've been saying this on the way down, up last year. Now, people don't understand how whales move markets. Listen, man, I'm not going to say I understand how whales move markets. All I know, and all I can say is it's always better to buy low, and it's always better to sell high or just hold if you're a long-term holder, right? That's the only thing I know. It's the only thing I know, and I'll continue to do it. But yeah, XRP is looking a little. I'm trying to come up with some pun here. Is looking a little XRPO'd, as I would say. Sergio said you're so bearish. Jordan, 5-minute chart on BTC, please. You got to see that. The 5-minute chart on BTC. George will ban you from his friends list. Listen, man. I don't know. I don't know if George is going to make it. I don't know if George is going to make it, to be honest. Listen, I mean, he I guess maybe he looked a little bit better yesterday. But if he's already this distraught, oh boy, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. If people are already getting like super depressed and stuff, like I'm chilling, guys. You know me, I always try to stay positive. I mean, that's why last night I tried to stay positive, man. You got to stay positive at times like this. It's already happened, bro. But if you're already seeing YouTubers getting super distraught and super depressed and stuff, it's gonna be brutal for them if Bitcoin goes lower, which I think it is. I think it's gonna go a lot lower, at least 30K at this point, because I think we're in a bear market. I do think we're in a bear market. It's so weird for me to say this because I sound like savvy. I sound like freaking savvy now, but you know it's true. It's true. You know. That's the reality of the situation at this point. We can't hide from it. We just have to accept it and take it for what it is. There's no argument for it now, okay? You know me. I will take any argument to the grave that Bitcoin's still in a bull market. I can't make any argument anymore. I can't make any argument anymore. I think, and I've told you guys this, I think the typical bull and bear markets are completely outdated. Completely outdated. You're going to see more micro moves, right? Where you get, a little short bull market, a little short bear market, a little short bull market, a little short bear market. At some point, we'll get a little short bull market, we'll get a little short bear market. A little short bull market, a little short bear market, with Bitcoin generally trending up in time. I think this is going to be the new normal. I don't think you're going to see these massive moves for Bitcoin. Now, altcoins in that scenario, you might be saying, all right, Jordan, then what's the point of being in crypto? Well, I'd say in that scenario, Bitcoin has a little short, ups and downs. You're going to see altcoins get, be the real winners there. Especially the good projects. You're going to see those be the real winners. But I think Bitcoin's going to have more of these micro cycles. Everyone's sort of still expecting this $200 blow off top, which I guess still could happen. You're going to need some serious things to happen in that scenario, though. All right, BNB. BNB. What's going down with BNB? All right, so swing. Let's take the May low. See what we're kind of cooking with here. I mean, yeah, you're sitting. I guess you're sitting right below. So yeah, you broke the 618 on the fibs on BNB, and now you're coming back down to generally, previous July highs, previous September lows. So I mean, a big level there. I mean, that's probably going. I sound like freaking savvy at this point. Rodney said savvy has been on point. Moon Boys didn't want to believe. All right, Rodney. Oh, Rodney.
Rant alert.
Rodney, man. Savvy has not been... I hate when people say Savvy's been on point. It really bothers me. Is he right again? Yes. I mean, Savvy's right, wrong. Listen, man. The only people that are right on Bitcoin is the people that are saying that Bitcoin goes up over the course of time. Okay, Bitcoin goes up over the course of time, up and to the right, long term, up and to the right. Those are only people that are right. Okay, you're gonna have bears saying Bitcoin's in a bear market, bulls saying Bitcoin's in a bull market, continuously. Listen, no one's right. No one's right. No one's wrong. Everyone's freaking right if you're in the right scenario. Savvy was wrong the whole way up here, and then he was right, and then he was wrong, and then he was right. Jordan was right, then he was wrong, then he was right, then it was wrong. It's just a yo-yo on who's right, who's wrong, who's right, who's wrong, who's right, who's wrong. It's just a yo-yo between the bulls and the bears. All the bears are geniuses when the price goes down. All the bulls are geniuses when the price goes up. No one's right. The only people that are right over the long term are the people that believe in crypto over the course of the long term and it goes up and right. Those are the only people that are consistently right. Okay? Only people. No, Savvy's not right. No, Jordan's not right. No one's right, okay? No one's right here, okay? Savvy is not right. He's been wrong more than he's been right, okay? That's all I'll say about that. I hate when people say Savvy's right, Savvy's right. No, Savvy hasn't been right, okay? Savvy's been right. It's been wrong way more than he's been right. I'll say that. Way more. It's lucky, I guess. The last year, it's been 50-50 whether you've been right or right. It all depends on your bias, man. It all depends on if you're biased to bull or biased bear, right? It all depends. Not to use you as an example, Rodney, but, just I guess I am using your example. I see that all the time. This person's right, this person's wrong, this person's right, this person's wrong. Listen, man, no one knows the moves. No one knows the moves. The only person that I've seen be any type of accurate, the only person that I've seen be any type of accurate in this market is Pentoshi. Pentoshi, if you guys don't follow Pentoshi on Twitter, you guys should. He's the only one that I've seen be, I would say pretty accurate as far as his macro moves. I mean, he's called the top, he's called the bottom, he's called the top, and now he's saying that Bitcoin's going to go lower, right? So he's the only person that I've seen be right. He's the only person. I watch a lot of people. I follow. I mean, I read a lot of things. The only person that I've seen be anyone close to accurate. Everyone else has been 50-50, man. Anyone else been 50-50. I don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening. No one knows what's happening, okay? All we can do is ride the wave. Bitcoin goes up and to the right over the course of time. That's all we can really know, okay? Drew said, people act like they are the best at TA when they call it top or bottom. It's going to do one thing at support resistance, up or down. Exactly, Drew. Exactly. People are going to act like geniuses when it's doing what they want, and going to act like and then hide when things are going wrong. That's just the reality of the situation. Elliot. Let's see. Zingler became a member. What's going on, Zingler? Appreciate you becoming a member, dude. Appreciate that, man. Let me do comp for my guy. Andre here, real quick, and we'll come back to do some of these other alts here. Comp. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm riding this market like a stallion. Big old blue collar. That's all we can do. We can ride this market like a damn stallion. That's all we can do. All right, let's see. Wow, comp is... Do we have a better chart for comp? Is this really it? There's got to be a better chart here. I guess that is it, huh? Is that really it? I swear that's been around longer. I guess that's it, man. I swear this has been around longer, but I guess not. Wow. Comp. Rest in peace, comp, man. Rest in peace, comp. Man, that is absolutely nuts. But yeah, I mean, comp, you're looking like you're coming to your lows, man. Looking like it's coming to its lows. 81.16. Just showing no faith here. I mean, you're at a 20 on the RSI. Once again, the daily. I mean, so many of these alts are just oversold. But in times like this, I mean, I can't say that it's guaranteed that these are going to bounce just because the daily RSI is oversold. Because you don't know, because Bitcoin it's just Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin. I mean, you got a little bit of support there, but you know, I assume you probably smacked all your fibs already. Yeah, I mean, you smacked all your fibs, so now you're just going based off basic support resistance. You're going to be below all your important moving averages. I don't even have to look. You're going to be below all of them. So, if this level breaks, you're going to 81.16. Okay, and then you're in black screen. But I would say, you know, 81.16 is probably likely at this point. I'd say, in my opinion, 81.16. And then obviously anything below that, I mean, if you're looking to hold long term, might be a good buy anywhere below 81.16. But that's probably what's going down there for Compound. Just kind of looks like everything else, right? What's up, Jake? Been converting ETH to SOL on the way down. Up or down? I mean, it's up to you, dude. It's up to you. Obviously, here's the way I think about this, right? I love ETH because typically, I mean, this is not always, typically it holds up better than other altcoins. But it still gives you, in my opinion, pretty good returns when the market is bullish. That's why I like ETH. It's a good balance between, you know, risk versus reward, in my opinion. Now, obviously, SOL, when the market's bullish, SOL is probably going to have higher returns. But it's also going to dump a lot more when the price goes down, right? As you guys can see today, ETH is down 4%, Solana's down 13%. That's kind of how it works. So it's all about your risk reward, right? So would you rather be in something that's quote unquote safer for downside action, or would you rather be in something that is how should I word this, better when the market moves up? Because Solana probably outperform ETH as the price moves up, just because it's lower market cap. But it's all about personal preference. I own both. I own probably significantly more Ethereum than Solana, obviously, but so I wouldn't hate you for either one. It's just about your risk tolerance. That's really it. Sergio said, Joe, what about on-chain? This MicroStrategy thing might really affect Bitcoin fundamentals. On-chain? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff with on-chain, man. There's a bunch of stuff with on-chain looks good. I mean, on-chain, the thing about on-chain data is, you know, everyone likes to hype it up as gospel. A lot of the thing is cherry-picked. Like, a lot of these indicators that, you know, these on-chain analysts use to show, like, bullishness are very, very cherry-picked. And I like on-chain data too, right? I look at it myself all the time just to get a general sense on what's happening. A lot of the things that, you know, you see like Will Clemente, Willy Woo poll, they're very, very much cherry-picked to show bullish narratives, right? A lot of the times, which is fine, right? Which is fine. I mean, they're bulls. I do the same thing when it comes to charts, right? I mean, I try to find bullish things because I'm a bull, right? But, you know, I like on-chain data, but is it gospel? No, it's not, right? Because we've been looking at it forever. I mean, if we take the illiquid supply, of Bitcoin, which is whales buying Bitcoin, and we look at it, illiquid supply has been crushing it, right? While the price is going down. Typically, that leads to upwards price action. What is Bitcoin doing right now? Absolutely getting destroyed. Okay, absolutely getting destroyed. Even though the on-chain data looks good, okay, Bitcoin getting absolutely hammered to the downside. Now, a lot of that is more macro stuff. You would eventually expect the price to catch up to a lot of that stuff, but it's just not right now. You can't really use on-chain data for any type of short-term price action. It's more so long-term, and you got to hope that the on-chain data that's showing bullish things catches up to the price action catches up to the on-chain bullish metrics, because there are bullish on-chain things going on right now. You know, that including the hash rate being all-time highs. Usually price catches up to hash rate, but it's just not right now. It's just not, right? It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. VGH said on-chain is one of the metrics I use too, but I agree with you, Jordan. Thank you, VGH. Thank you, dude. David said it only takes 100 million for BTC to dump 1%. Facts. That's facts too. All right. What are we else be looking at here, guys? I mean, we can look at a couple more alts, but, you know, we know the deal. We look at Solana real quick. I know a lot of people love Solana. Solana's that, man, look at Solana, bro. Oh, God. Yo, Solana could come down heavy here, man. Solana could come down. It's already came down heavy, but Solana could come down even heavier here. Man, bro. I would say there's probably a good shot. Let me just adjust that real quick. There's a good shot Solana comes down to the 786, man. $73 for Solana. If you're looking for a Solana entry, that might be it. And this could even drop lower to the previous high, right? 58. You could be seeing a $58 to $73 Solana relatively soon. I would say that if Bitcoin has a big drop to 30K, you're gonna see a Solana price probably between 58 and 73, or bounce off one of the two, right? So yeah, I mean Solana is getting absolutely destroyed at the moment, which I mean everything's getting destroyed. I'm not gonna pick on Solana, but Solana is definitely getting hammered right now. Just looking at this, I mean, hammered than a lot of things. Theta's down 19%, dude. That's disgusting. But yeah, I mean that's anywhere between 73 and 58 is probably a very good long-term entry for Solana there, I'd argue. What worries me is the exchanges owning so much Bitcoin. Facts. Where's the stimmy when you need one? That's so true, man. That's so true. Let's see. Let me go back over here. Solana. What else is looking kind of heavy? Matic's still holding the golden pocket, which is good. I mean, Matic is holding up pretty well, all things considered here. I mean, it's down 50% from its highs, but we see things that way down a lot more. I mean, Bitcoin is down 50% from its highs. So, I mean, comparative to that, Matic's holding up relatively well. You know, is it immune? No. 786 is back down here. I mean, close to $1.11. That would be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Matic at $1. But, I mean, that could certainly be happening for Matic, too. Obviously, you got big support here at the golden pocket, but that ain't going to hold if Bitcoin drops again. That ain't going to hold. Okay, just the reality, that ain't gonna hold. But you've had bounces off the support once, twice, 3 times. It's a good support level if Bitcoin can retrace, but I would assume a $1.11 at the very least is coming here for Matic, or at the very most is coming here for Matic. Did you say I hope we are close to the bottom? I do too. I think everyone does. And unless you're looking for like juicy prices. If you're looking for extremely juicy prices, you hope that the bottom's not in. Let me know in the chat, actually. Do you guys hope that the bottom is in, or do you guys hope that the bottom's not in? Let me know. We can do Luna Vans. Or Trent wanted ETC. Let me do ETC, and then we'll do Luna real quick. So ETC is... Man. ETC could get pretty ugly here too. I mean, it dropped to test these previous highs here, 1792. I mean, that's looking likely. I mean, there's not much support here. I mean, it dropped down to 1792 would not surprise me whatsoever here. Let me actually take a... Yeah, I mean, that's broken. Where's the March drop? There it is. Okay. Let me do a fib from the March drop to the swing high. Yeah, I mean, we smashed every fib. So I would say 1792, previous highs. And then after that, you obviously got a previous high here. Between 18 and 13. 18 and 13 might be juicy there. Anywhere between 18 and 13. Probably looking likely at this point. Shard said, I want it to go to 30K Thursday. Or is it payday? At this point, Drew said, I want more fear. Me too, Drew. Me too. I want max fear at this point. I mean, we're already at the point where Bitcoin's at 35K. What's another 5 to 10K among friends at this point? You know, what's another 5 to 10K among friends? We can load up more, can have the prices go back up whenever they want it to go back up. I mean, that's the reality of the situation right now. I mean, I think everyone's kind of accepted that. I think, you know, and maybe you guys know me. I always used to say, all right, when everyone's expecting lower, that's usually when Bitcoin bounces back up. I just don't see that scenario right now, and if I don't have that gut feeling, you guys know me. The whole way up in the summertime throughout November, I always had that gut feeling. Every time Bitcoin had a drop, I had that gut feeling like, all right, I think that Bitcoin could bounce right now. I just don't have that same gut feeling right now. Maybe that's bullish. Maybe that's bullish that no one has that gut feeling. But I would say that everyone expects lower, and this might be one of the rare times where everyone might be right that Bitcoin goes lower. Or maybe it doesn't, right? I mean, I know we can say Bitcoin could go up or down. I'm expecting down, but everyone's expecting down, right? Everyone is expecting down. That's pretty much the reality of the situation. What's up, N Solo? Thanks for coming a member, dude. Appreciate you, man. Saturday will be a good day. We bounce on Saturdays. Me, nah, buddy, this ain't over. No, clearly it's not over. We got altcoins down 20%. This ain't over, bro. This ain't over, man. I'm just being honest, right? I'm just being honest here. All right, let me do. It was ETC, and let me do Luna, and then we'll probably call it a stream here for the day, or at least for the morning here. I'll be back tonight, obviously, but we'll talk about more stuff tonight. You know, just kind of see where Bitcoin settles up and go from there. I expect a turnaround by end of the month since beginning of December. I mean, we've been talking about the end of January. That's the one thing. I'm hoping that Bitcoin gets one more big capitulation before the end of January, like a big capitulation, and maybe that could fuel a rise back up with some potential bullish news. So a big capitulation, and then some type of bullish news to push us back up. I mean, obviously that's slightly optimistic, but that's what I'm hoping for too as well. Yeah, so we're at the golden pocket for Luna. We actually got a pretty decent bounce there. Not a bad bounce there for Luna, actually. But we've kind of said a $52 to $41 Luna, which is the golden pocket in the 786 retracements. Those are the two levels I'm watching there for, assuming a 30K Bitcoin. 41 to 51. All right, if we went to 41, we're talking about another... From where you are now, you're talking about another 33% drop. That's pretty gut-wrenching, right? 33% drop. Slightly gut-wrenching, but 52 to 41 level Luna would be the level that I would watch there in that scenario. But I mean, you're getting a pretty nice bounce right now, which it's probably not going to last. But I mean, for now, hey, at least it's holding up pretty well, and hopefully, I mean, in that scenario, hopefully it holds up better than. You know, if Bitcoin drops again, it holds up better than all other altcoins just because it's getting a good retracement right now. One thing I do want to point out real quick is Theta. Oh, God. I just want to look at this candle, bro. Is this really 20%? Holy majoli, man. Theta got wrecked today. At one point, Theta was down. Just to point this out. At one point, Theta was down 31% in one day, bro. That is nasty. Holy majoli. 31% in one day. That is absolutely nut burgers. Nut burgers. That's nuts. I sort of forget sometimes back in May, we went down 60% in one day back in May. I couldn't imagine if that happened now. Imagine if we had a 60% drop for altcoins right now. Imagine the fear in the streets if we had a 60% drop for altcoins right now. Like, imagine if like ETH dropped to like $1,000 in one day. I don't mean to laugh, but that would be absolute carnage. Imagine Link dropping to 7. Imagine XRP dropping to 30. Imagine Solana dropping to 50. I couldn't imagine the carnage in the streets if that happened. Wrecked. What's up, Fanny Pack Jack? What a name, bro. Fanny Pack Jack. Nut burgers. Man, you're throwing up with nut burgers, man. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a stream here. We'll talk more altcoins. We'll talk more, entry points. on tonight's stream, and then we'll see what Bitcoin does over the day, right? Don't be prepared for the worst. Okay, I will say it again, guys. Be prepared for the worst. When the worst happens and you are prepared for it, it's not that bad when it happens. So at the very least, I would say be prepared for a 30K Bitcoin. Don't be surprised even if lower than that, but be prepared at least for a 30K Bitcoin at this point, okay? Just be prepared for it. Have it in your brain. Like, already picture the price at 30K. If you already have the picture price at 30K, it won't be that bad when it goes down there, okay? Expect the worst, but have positive energy. Positive energy as it happens, all right? I'll catch you guys tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys be there, and catch you guys later, all right? Peace.